Hey, what's up, YouTube? 100% here, and this 100% me to you again, and there's no verses again. And check me out on YouTube and Facebook. And I'm gonna start really quick. This video is gonna be named Forte or Force. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I am gonna make a nature or non-naturistic video speaking about that. But like, it has this is gonna be very pure, like not pure, straight up. That's what I meant by saying pure. Basically, like force, that shit is all around. Literally, you have all the different types of force. You know what I'm saying? Like numbers, binary code, or like a binary, how they call it, or like a astral, right? And it's chaos. That's there's a whole different types of kind of forces, right? So force is used in the world a lot, and in many ways where you're not gonna see it, you're not probably gonna understand it. So what I'm trying to say is this: it's cool and all, the whole force thing and all that stuff. It's cool. I respect it. Some people are just not gonna get it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Or this, that, and the third. But even then, there's a correct way of doing it. And what I want to say is that the natural force is really nature. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say forte or force. Because that's what nature's forte always been. Force. That being said, nature itself, within itself, what does that mean? I'm gonna give you my definition, because if I look it up, it's gonna say all this other stuff. But in the sense of how we understand nature, it's something that just natural, original, or meant to be. Like perfect, you can say, right? So, for example, the weather's going crazy left to right. I remember I said this in my past video, one of these videos. I said that I wouldn't be surprised if whenever we had summer in New York, which is usually between May and you could say August, I wouldn't be surprised if that's winter at one point. And then whenever we have winter, which is December through, you could say February or March, is actually summer. So I wouldn't be surprised if winter is from May through August and summer is from December to March at one point in life. I wouldn't be surprised, because that's what nature is. It's something that always not specifically, something that always naturally or originally or like on its own repairs itself. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is this: it's gonna always fix itself. It's gonna always fix itself. Like, that's what nature is to me. It's something that's gonna always repair itself. So that's why I say forte or force. Because if nature's forte, like its strength, it's its force, then isn't it force? Because if nature is something that happens naturally, you know what I mean? Like it's meant to be, then this is just meant to be force. Because its strength, you know what I'm saying, it's force. So like I said, like what's your forte? For example, me. What's my forte? It's actually me being myself. That's my strength. So if nature is nature and its forte is force, my forte is me being myself. I'm using as an example, then that means that nature is force. That's the way I'm trying to like give it out to people. I don't know if that makes sense, but if it didn't, or I didn't say it correctly, y'all get what I'm trying to say. You can't. It's gonna always repair itself. You can't do anything to that. It's like the ultimate immune system. You know what I mean? You can't do anything. You can't do anything to that. Even if you, let's say, for some reason you manage to control nature 100% of the way, somehow the control will deduct little by little, by 1%, 99, 98, because that's just what nature is. It's natural for us to exist. It's natural for us to live. It's natural for us to die. You know what I'm saying? Even everything that's good or bad that's happening is natural. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, there's still a way that existence should be. You know, the tree was meant to die on its own and fall apart whenever it really actually died. And the fruit was meant to get picked up, picked from the tree, not literally freaking chopped down and taken. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. And my fault when I stop in the middle of me trying to explain something and how I take it little by little. That's just how I'm gonna be straight up. I'm just gonna be very real with people because I'm gonna say this real quick. There's a lot of people that be ashamed to speak or to say anything, and they feel like they're dumb or they feel like anything, which is kind of fucked up. I'm totally against someone being called slow. I'm totally against that. Someone being called slow. There was somebody that I knew, and a lot of people used to call that person that, and I don't like it because that person just needed time. That's all it was, and that was one of the most smartest people I ever met in my life. And it really bothered me when they called that person slow. It was a woman actually, and I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Because I was one of the smartest person I've ever met in my life. Works really hard, is really smart. You know, it just that woman just needed more time to get done what she needed to get done. As soon as she got that time, it was a wrap. You know what I mean? And it sucks because people like that, when they get that time, they'll try to stop you. They don't like it when you could do something from literally nothing. You know what I mean? They feel like they have to do it. You have to do it the way it looks better to be done, or they would want you to have it to be done. Can't even be yourself when you are your own greatness. Like, does that even make sense? How can you not be yourself when you're on your own greatness? But that's the type of shit they on. You know what I mean? So I was gonna say that real quick. And by they, like I said, like in my past videos, don't take it too literal. I'm just talking about in the overall, general, like open way of saying it. For people who understand, for people who understand it in this way, the haters. That's the day. You know what I mean? So I think that pretty much wraps this video because this is like duh. Like I said, I know I said this in one of my videos. Like this is like the duh type of mentality. Like you can't stop nature. You can't. It's gonna always catch up. This could be nature. This could be you with force. Supposedly your force, even though your force is back here. You're gonna eventually stop because the original one keeps going. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even have to stay long on that. So put a green check on this. The next video might be uh it's gonna be nature or non-naturistic, maybe. But it don't matter because I'm gonna definitely come back to this Forte or Force video. Make a part two. It's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna have so much videos, not gonna stop. I'll probably be doing this for the rest of my life, no lie. So y'all already know 100% here. 100% me to you again, and I'm just gonna keep it straight with y'all because I already know how I know how it could be. I got a whole bunch of videos I gotta post up right now. At the moment, excuse me, I haven't been putting them on because I've been struggling with the internet at home, regular life shit. But it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna stop for sure. So y'all already know. Later.